Hello YouTube, today I have a £220 game PC build for you guys. So first of all, I would like to say that this is only £220 build, so if you are wanting to play at 1080p, do not expect the greatest. You will be playing on about low settings depending on what game you play. But if you're planning on playing games like Minecraft, maybe World of Warcraft, you can expect to play them at max settings, and obviously it always depends on your monitor resolution. So if you're going to be going with a 1366 by 768 monitor for this build, it would be perfect, and you will be getting decent graphics. So let's get on with the build. First of all, the CPU is an AMD A8 5600K. It's a really good budget APU for the money. It's got a 3.6 GHz clock speed, so if you want to render videos, this is going to do it reasonably quick. Won't be as fast as an i7 of course, but it will be reasonably quick, and it's quite a core, so that will help as well. Got 4 megs of cache. She's not the greatest, but because it's a budget CPU, that's typically what you'd find on one of these CPUs. It's got 100 watt TDP, so we use that at full load. It's just okay, considering we can get a 400 watt PSU reasonably cheap nowadays, and it does have the built-in Radeon 7560D graphics, which are decent. As I said, they'll play Minecraft well and things like that. Now if you do want to look at benchmarks on these graphics, just type in Radeon 7560D in Google and then the game you want to play, and most likely someone has benchmarked that or done a video on it. And that's a great CPU at only £64 at amazon.co.uk. For the motherboard, I've gone for MSI FM2 A55MA-E35. It's not the greatest motherboard in the world, but it works. It's cheap, of course. Now, the downside is it doesn't have USB 3 and SATA 3, so you will be getting SATA 2 speeds. And to be honest, the USB 3 thing doesn't bother me. May bother you, but I doubt many people really use USB 3 devices. And that's a great motherboard at only £31 at scan.co.uk. And for the RAM, I've gone for Kingston 4GB, 1333 MHz. This is really the cheapest one module stick of RAM I could find. That's 4 gigs. Now, if you want to go with two 2GB sticks, you'll save yourself about £4. But I really think the £4 is worth spending, so you can upgrade to 8GB in the future if games become more demanding on RAM. Now for the hard drive, we're going for a 500GB Seagate Barracuda. This is, great drive for the money really. It's got 16 megs of cache, so it'll be reasonably quick with the 7200 RPM as well. And it will have enough space for games, pictures, your music, your videos, and your operating system. And if you're going to be playing things like Minecraft and stuff, they take up kilobytes, so to be honest, this will be enough space. If you want to upgrade to a 1TB drive, you'll be looking spending an extra £7-8 or so. For the case, I've gone for a Fractal Design Core 1000. This is really the cheapest case on the market that I could see on PC Part Bigger, and I think it's a great case for being the cheapest. It's got micro ATX, so it'll fit on motherboard perfectly. It's cheap, of course, and it's got 2 pre-installed silent fans. So these are the Fractal Silent Series R2 fans, so it will be relatively silent. And obviously it's small, so you could put it in a cabinet or hide it away if you want to use this as a media PC as well. And it's got really good build quality for a price of £26, and that is available at eBuyer. Lastly, we have the PSU. It's an XFX ProSeries 450 watt. It's got enough to power the build, of course. It's got about 250 watts spare when the build's at full load, and it's 80 plus bronze, so it make it efficient and reliable. So this PSU will last you 4 or 5 years probably. It's got good capacitors, and if you do want to add a graphics card like a 6670, it will handle that fine as well. And that's only £34 at scan, so that's really a great deal. And that's it for this build. Total of it is £222.99. So yeah, we've gone £2.99 over our budget, but it's only £2.99. So you may have noticed there's no operating system in this build. That is because there's no budget for it. If you want to go and install Ubuntu, you can go and download that off their website and install that, and you can get Steam on that. But if you do want to install Windows, you will have to buy it or obtain it any other way, like piracy or things like that. And also there's no DVD drive, because you can burn your ISO files to a USB stick. So if you want to burn a Windows ISO file to a USB stick, just go in the link in the description, and there'll be a link to a video for it, and you can go check that out. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, that would be much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and subscribe.